Hello students. So today we are going to start a new topic for chapter 1, objectives and importance of management. What are the objectives? The management objectives can be categorized in 3 categories. One is organizational objectives, which are related to organization and which are related to society, are social objectives, and which are related to individual person, or we can say which are related to employee, are called individual objectives. Organizational objectives further categorized in 3 parts: survival, profit and growth. So now we discuss each and every objective in detail. The first is organizational objective. Organizational objective means all the objectives which are related to organization. Basically, in any organization, the main objective is to earn profit. हमने 11th क्लास में भी ये बात पढ़ी है कि किसी भी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन का फर्स्ट एंड मेन ऑब्जेक्टिव होता है to earn profit, and organizational objectives fulfills all the interest of stakeholders, all the stakeholders for the organization. Stakeholders means what? जिन लोगों का भी organization की growth, perspective, decisions in anyhow organization के decision से जो affect होते हैं, those who are affected by the decisions of organization. Like shareholders. Shareholders are whom? The investors. All the investors. Employees, customers and government. They are the stakeholders because they want to know what is going on in the organization. Second, organizational objective deals with the utilization of all human and material resources. That what is the proportion of human and material resources? क्या हम इन दोनों को एक appropriate proportionate में use कर रहे हैं? Whether we are getting the maximum possible advantage of both the combination? This is also one main organizational objective. If we are talking about these objectives, it can be categorized further in 3 parts. First, survival. Second, प्रॉफिट एंड थर्ड इज ग्रोथ. कोई भी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन जो होती है उसको मिनिमम इतना प्रॉफिट तो अर्न करना ज़रूरी है. वी कांट से प्रॉफिट, इतना रेवेन्यू, इतना सेल्स कलेक्शन तो उसके लिए लेना ज़रूरी ही है जो उसकी कॉस्ट को कवर कर सके. सो द मिनिमम रेवेन्यू कलेक्टेड बाय द ऑपरेटिव एक्टिविटीज़ ऑफ द बिजनेस should be at least to cover cost so that firm can survive for the future. Then when firm achieves this first level, the second is profit. Firm has to earn profit because it is a reward for risk. The firm is taking risk. Firm ने सारे अपने resources को employ किया है. So firm must get some incentive. So profit is a type of incentive for the firm. Then the third is growth. In the short run, the revenue earned to survive is good. Then second, to earn profit is good. But अगर firm को long run में retain करना है, then for growth perspective, the firm has to earn profit to that extent that the growth potentials may increase. So these are the 3 basic organizational objectives. Next is social objective. Why social objective is important? Because any organization is utilizing all the social resources. अगर हम business कर रहे हैं तो हम बिज़नेस कैसे कर रहे हैं? हम अपनी सोसाइटी से ही ह्यूमन रिसोर्सेज ले रहे हैं, हम अपनी सोसाइटी के ही सभी रिसोर्सेज को यूटिलाइज़ कर रहे हैं. सो This is a moral responsibility, a social responsibility upon a firm to fulfill all the social objectives. Like, always use environmental friendly methods of production. Due to our production, environment should not be damaged. We should provide proper employment opportunities to all the disadvantageous section of society. In fact, not only to the disadvantageous sections, to all the people living in the society, टू दैट एक्सटेंट जब तक हो सके हमें अपनी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में उनके लिए एम्प्लॉयमेंट अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ क्रिएट करनी चाहिए एंड अपने एम्प्लॉयज़ को दोज हु आर वर्किंग इन आवर ऑर्गेनाइजेशन वी मस्ट प्रोवाइड all the basic amenities to them and schools and crèches to their kids so that their kids will get proper upbringing. Fine. And for that purpose a very good initiative has been taken by ITC. They opened e-Chopal. E-Chopal is for farmers. They initiated this e-Chopal concept for educating farmers to connect farmers in a technological way. So this was a very good initiative and till this date this is the biggest initiative in any firm taken by the society. Then next is personal objective. This is very obvious. हम सोसाइटी को यूज़ कर रहे हैं, हम सोसाइटी की ह्यूमन रिसोर्सेज को यूज़ कर रहे हैं. सो हमें उनके पर्सनल ऑब्जेक्टिव्स को भी कंप्लीट कंसिडरेशन देना चाहिए. वी मस्ट रिकंसाइल द पर्सनल गोल्स विद द ऑर्गेनाइजेशनल ऑब्जेक्टिव्स. जो भी पर्सनल गोल्स हैं एंड ऑर्गेनाइजेशनल ऑब्जेक्टिव्स हैं दे मस्ट रिकंसाइल एंड ऑल द वर्किंग शुड बी इन बिटवीन टू फुलफिल बोथ, टू सेटिस्फाई बोथ. बिकॉज अगर हमारे एम्प्लॉय सेटिस्फाई नहीं होंगे then how do an organization will brought up. So these are our objectives. अब अगर हम आगे बात करें तो importance of management. जब हमने अपने सेशन 1 में बात की थी मैनेजमेंट क्या होता है, हमने उसके बाद बात की मैनेजमेंट की नेचर क्या होती है, हमने बात की कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स ऑफ मैनेजमेंट क्या होती है, हमने बात की ऑब्जेक्टिव्स ऑफ मैनेजमेंट क्या होते हैं. तो इन सब से हमारे इम्पोर्टेंस ऑफ मैनेजमेंट के पॉइंट्स ऑटोमेटिकली डेराइव हो जाते हैं. इतना पढ़ने के बाद हमें समझ में आता है कि व्हाट इज़ मैनेजमेंट एंड व्हाई इट इज़ इम्पॉर्टेंट. व्हाई इट इज़ इम्पॉर्टेंट? इट इज़ इम्पॉर्टेंट टू अचीव ग्रुप गोल्स बिकॉज all the organizations are a cluster of people, so many people working in the organization. So achieve all the group goals as well as the personal goals. Increase efficiency. In the very first session we talked about efficiency and effectiveness. So management helps to increase efficiency and it also create a dynamic organization. We did it in the feature characteristics that management is a dynamic function. Why? Because in an organization, as per the situation, as per the need of hour, an organization change accordingly to cope up with the changes, and management helps to cope up all these changes in the organization. As well as besides group goals, it helps to achieve personal objectives also. If a person joins an organization, for sure that person must have some personal objectives also. Management helps to achieve that personal objectives, and as well as by accomplishing, by fulfilling their social objectives, they helps in the development of society because they are using society's resources, they are using economy's resources, and in return they are fulfilling their social objective. By this way the development of society is being done. So students, we covered 2 topics in this session. In the next session we will cover more topics, so connect with us. Thank you so much. All the best to all of you.